going to take you through a Pilates workout now. So we're going to start lying down on our backs. Feet are going to be bent in half, and you're just going to lie down, relaxing your shoulders into the mat, feeling kind of melty in that upper body, almost like there's a weight on your chest just kind of holding you down a little bit. You're going to take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, breathe out. Let's do one more of those. We're going to add the arms. Deep breath, inhale, exhale, breathe out. Now as you inhale, raise those arms, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let to my palms face the wall behind me as I inhale. Exhale, palms press the airway. Feel that air going through your fingertips. Last one. Palms face the ceiling once they come to the ground. Now take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, tuck your hips toward you and release that tuck as you inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, release. One more of those. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, release. Now as you exhale, tilt your pelvis away from you. Tiny arch under your back maybe. Inhale, release. Just moving my hands so you can see what this looks like. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, release. Back to that neutral spine. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, neutral spine. One more time. Exhale, tilt. And then come back to your neutral spine. Give it a little shake. And now you're going to roll through that whole movement. So you're going to tuck your pelvis, come through neutral spine, and then exhale, release. So inhale, exhale. Work through this movement a few times. I'm just going to show you what this looks like in a kneeling position. If you're new to Pilates, you might not really even know what you're doing here. What you're doing is you're tucking your pelvis up and then extending it back out. So even though it's your hips and your glutes that seem to be moving, in reality, it's all coming from your pelvic tilt, and you're tilting up and then releasing it out with your breath. You can even do this set up here. You don't even have to do this set lying down. So if you feel it more here, you can even bring your hands. So you just kind of feel that movement in and out. Let's do two more of those. And release. Let's bring our knees into our chest just to warm up our back a little bit. If you can't get that far in, you just started, that's okay. You can keep your knees out here. And then bring your legs into that tabletop position. Now tabletop is heels in line with your knees, not down here. Fingertips interlace behind your head. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Okay, you start to feel your upper abs right here engage. And then if you'd like, you can extend your legs out on a diagonal. We're doing a set of 100. Your hands are going to come down by your thighs, and you're going to start to pump your arms. Inhaling for 5 counts and exhaling for 5 counts. So it's inhale and exhale. Pumping those arms, legs can be straight. Keep pumping those arms. Shoulders should be as high as you can off the mat. These are forceful pumps, but they're sharp. They're purposeful. It's inhale for 5 counts and exhale for 5 counts. Try not to move anything else in your body, your shoulders, your neck. None of that is moving. Your arms are moving, and you're holding a static hold with your upper body while putting weight into your lower abs with those extended legs. You can always alternate between bent knees and straight legs. So if you want to do a few with your knees bent, few with your knees long, breathe into this powerful exhale. It should be loud wherever you are with your breath. Your breath is filling the room. Last 3 breaths. Last 2 breaths. And last breath. And knees into chest, rock side to side. Okay, take that little stretch there. Again, if you're feeling tension in your neck, I want you to bring that energy to your abs, okay? And now once your neck does start to hurt, it probably will just continue to hurt because it got a little strained, and you might just have to pick it up the next day to try again to not use that neck. Now interlace your fingertips behind your head and lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. This just helps us get our head off the ground without using our neck, so it prevents neck strain. You're going to bring your knees into your chest, hold on to the tops of your thighs, and get really small like you're a cannonball into a pool, okay? Take a deep breath, inhale, and you're going to take your right hand to the outside of your right ankle, left hand to the top of your right knee. Extend your left leg out long, and now I'm holding on to my right leg, left hand on top, right fingertips toward my ankle. Exhale, switch. Single leg. Let's do about 10 of those. Chin to chest, belly in, leg goes long on the extension. Exhale sharply, as your leg comes in. It's like you're blowing a birthday candle out, but the birthday candle's at your toes, right? So you got to blow really, really, really hard to get that. Last 3 here. Last 2. Last 1, hold. And knees into chest rock side to side. Take a little relax there. We'll give our necks a little bit of a break and do some bridge work here, okay? So you're gonna take a deep breath, inhale, plant your feet down. This will give your neck a little bit of relief. If you need a little support, just bring your right head to the right and left a couple of times just to open up your neck there. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe out, tuck your hips toward you, and then come back to that neutral spine. Exhale, tilt. Back to neutral spine. Last time, exhale, tilt. Now you're gonna hold that tilt. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, start to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, 1 vertebrae at a time, rolling up to your shoulders. So in between the ab sets, I'd like to do some glute work on your back, just a little bit, just to give that neck a little bit of a rest. And hold here, maybe you're on your shoulders. Hold here, take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. 1 more inhale. Exhale, breathe out. We're going to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. I'm going to count. You have to go as slow as I count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Think of uncurling your spine. 1 vertebrae at a time. 3. Don't let that seat hit the mat yet. 2. And 1. Back to that neutral spine. Let's do that again. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, tuck, lift those hips, start to roll up. You're going to roll up as slow as I counted down before. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeezing those glutes for 4, 3, 2. Hold here, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. 1 more time, inhale. Feel those hamstrings igniting, and let's roll down again. Really slow on the down here, okay? So you think about rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. And actually, you can also think about untucking your pelvis, that your pelvis is going from a full tuck, a full squeeze, and it's slowly untucking as you come to the ground. You shouldn't be at the ground yet. You should be just hitting it right now. And then relaxing that. Let's do that 1 more time. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze those glutes. Start to tuck those hips. Slow, 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 slow. Go as high as you can go. Go as slow as you go. It's almost a race to see who can get there last. Okay, so really slow movements. If you're going a little faster, that's also fine. Maybe you'll get an extra 1 in. Hold at the top. This time, if you want, you can interlace your fingertips underneath you. 1 more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the sides. Inhale. And roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Untucking that seat, relaxing that tailbone. Inhaling and exhaling. And then give those hips a little bit of a shake. Now we're going to work on our glutes a little bit. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, tuck your hips under. And now you're going to lift your hips so you're 1 fist off the ground. So bring that fist underneath you, then bring it out to the side, palms face the ceiling. I say do this so you don't press into the ground with your hands. I don't want you to use your shoulders here. Really want the work to be in your glutes. Now we just did a bunch of bridges there. We don't want to come into any sort of bridge position where we're on our shoulders like this. Set that fist 1 fist distance off the ground. 1 hand kind of sweeps cleanly underneath you. That's about where you should be. Give me little tucks up toward the ceiling by squeezing your glutes. Tuck, squeeze. Tuck, squeeze. Tuck, squeeze. Now flex that right foot. Tuck, squeeze, press into that right heel. Tuck, squeeze, press. Tuck, squeeze, press. Exhale on the squeeze. Exhale. Switch heels. Squeezing both glute muscles, pressing into that left heel a little bit more. Going to activate those hamstrings, activate your calves. Last 1, and release. Knees into chest, just rock it out a little bit. We're going to do a couple more sets for our glutes in this position. All right, we'll take a stretch at the end when we've done about 3 sets here, okay? Plant your feet down again, but this time walk them together like you have 1 leg, and then come onto the balls of your feet. Now lift yourself up, test your height with that fist. Fist out to the side, palms face the ceiling, relax those shoulders into the mat. Again, feel like they're just melting into the mat, and squeeze toward the ceiling. Release, squeeze, release. Now on the squeeze, add a little squeeze of your knees, squeeze your knees. Squeeze your knees, release. Squeeze your knees, release. Squeeze your knees, release. So someone walking by would probably see about 2 inches of movement here. They might not even be able to see your knees squeezing together. They just might see your hips kind of squeezing, going up a little bit. Your back is pressed into the mat. Just maybe your lowest rib is coming off the mat. Exhale on that exertion. Shoulders are melting into the mat. Last 3. Last 2. And last one, knees into chest. Rock side to side. Take a little stretch there. And let's work on our glutes one more time before we head back to our abs. So you're going to plant your feet down. Hip distance apart. Okay. Lift yourself up. One fist underneath you. Fist out to the side. Palms face the ceiling. Just squeeze up to the ceiling. Release. This time, you're going to come onto the ball of your right foot and you're going to squeeze press. Squeeze press. Squeeze press. Walk that right foot a little bit closer. Squeeze press. Feel the difference there when only one foot is lifted. Squeeze press. Squeeze press. So by the press is pressing into your right foot. And we're going to switch feet. Squeeze press. Squeeze press. Squeeze press. Squeezing into your glutes. Feeling maybe a little more on that left side. Right on this side. Squeeze press. Both feet on releve, but hips distance apart this time. And squeeze, 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 squeeze. Quick squeezes here to finish. We'll take a stretch. Give me 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Let's take a little stretch there. Right leg's going to go long. Left knee's going to come into your chest. Relax that foot. Then you're going to pull that knee toward your left shoulder. Right leg is long and heavy. Left knee is pulling toward your shoulder, feeling that deep stretch in the corner of your seat. And you're going to switch sides now. So you're going to bring your right knee into your chest. Relax that foot. First, pull the knee in toward your chest, almost like you're pulling it toward your chin. You're not going to be able to cross it there, just toward that chin. And then out to the right side. Take a nice stretch there. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. And then bring both knees into your chest. And you're going to flip on to all fours to come into a plank position here. So you're going to uncurl your toes and lift up into a plank. We're here for about 45 seconds, so it's a single plank. There's going to be an add-on option if you'd like to make this a little bit harder. If you want to make it easier, drop to your knees. So if you want to make it harder, you're going to lift your right leg off the ground, bend it in half, flex your foot, little kicks in, 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 in. If you're holding here, hold here. If you're on your knees, pull your heels to your seat. You can pull your heel in, switch legs if you've taken an option. Just breathe into this plank. Your best plank is the one where you have the perfect form, where your belly's pulled in, your shoulders are pulled back. You're not feeling this in one area of your body, you're feeling it everywhere. That's how you know you're placing that evenly across your whole body. Last 3 counts here, just breathe 3, 2, and take that child's pose. Palms face the ceiling, thumbs pull down toward the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. And then roll on up, flip yourself back to your original mat position, bring your fingertips behind you. Let's do a couple of tricep dips here. Turn your fingers out to the side. So your thumbs are pointing toward your glutes and you're gonna lift your seat off the mat. If that feels like too much, drop your seat back down and bend your elbows down and up and down and up. You could do this on a chair. If you need more support, you could also cross your legs. Pick up a weight if you'd like to and do these with a weight instead. So whatever feels good for you. We're doing about 3 more of these. You want to exhale on the up. Exhale, bend, exhale. Last one, bend, exhale. Awesome. Cross your legs. Bring your right fingertips between your shoulder blades. Left hand reaches for your right elbow and take a little stretch there. And then switch sides. Gently pull on your left elbow, left fingertips loose between your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. And let's come into a set of ball. If you know how to do ball, you can get right into your balls and just listen to the cues once you get started. If you don't know what to do, stay with me here. You're gonna have a seat on your sit bones and you're gonna hold on to the tops of your shins, okay? If you feel like you can handle a little more, you're gonna bring those hands down by your ankles, okay? If you need even more, you can bring your fingertips behind your thighs, thumbs on top. Ideally, you're not holding on for dear life here, okay? So you just wanna try not to hold on for dear life as you do this exercise. Now you're gonna take a deep breath in. I'm gonna give you the tiniest tug of your tailbone. See how I shift back a little bit? I'm gonna tuck my tailbone so hard I roll backward. Tuck, 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 tuck. Just like that. Let's do a few of those. I always say this in class, you're not on a carnival ride, right? So we're not swinging back and forth, having like a really fun time. You're really using your abs to help pull you up, okay? And as you go down, it's not just gravity and momentum that pushes you down, it's you tucking your belly in so hard, tucking your abs in, and then tucking your pelvis so hard you literally fall backwards, and then you use your abs to stabilize you when you get up. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhaling and exhaling on the up. Last one. Awesome. Now extend your legs straight. I'm just gonna come so you can see how I look here, and sit up super, 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 super straight, okay? Straight as spine. Arms come into a T position, and you have no neighbors probably, so you could do this right from the comfort of your home. Try and lift out of your hips. This is me sinking into my hips. This is me lifting out of them. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, twist over to the left. Working on our spine here, doing some twists. So you want your wrist to be there. That's going to work into your shoulders a little bit, right? So we're putting a little work into our shoulders. And you just want to make sure you're not sinking backward. I'm going to come into profile. You keep going. I'm just going to show you what this doesn't look like. Right? Even if my arms are up here, see how my back is curved like a C shape? You really want to be sitting up super, super tall. That's going to activate your abs. So it's going to be a really nice workout for your core too. It's not just you working into your spine. Let's do a few more of those. Inhaling and exhaling. Every time you come through center, grow taller. And come back to center, arms up. And just hinge forward here, take a little fold here, stretch out those hamstrings. And then if you can reach the balls of your feet, you can reach for the balls of your feet and gently pull back. Maybe those heels can even pop off the ground, right? Just taking a little stretch here, chin to chest, head is heavy. Feeling how the stretch feels different every breath you stay in it, right? So every breath, maybe you can get that chin a little bit lower. Maybe you can walk those hands out 1 more inch. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe out. And release. All right, so let's lie back down. I know everyone's really excited whenever we lie back down, so let's lie back down, okay? We're gonna bring both knees into our chest, okay? And use your hands to help lift up your head, neck, and shoulders, okay? Get really tiny and hold on to the tops of both of your thighs, okay? We're gonna inhale, and as we exhale, we're gonna shoot our arms and legs out at a diagonal, and then you're gonna bring your arms out by your sides as your legs comes back in. Exhale, double leg. Keep going here. If you need more support, you go back to single legs. Just like that. Choose your option that makes sense for you. We're only here for a little bit longer. Keep breathing as you do this. Exhaling. Breath should be powerful. I always say in class, I want to hear your breath. It should be noisy with everyone's breath. Last 3 and whatever you've chosen. Last 2. And last 1, knees into chest, head relaxes, rock side to side. Let's take a happy baby stretch. Reach for the insoles of your feet and rock side to side. Heels are right over your knees. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing into this. And bring those knees into your chest. Plant your feet down. We're going to do some roll-ups. If you've never done a roll-up before, you're going to want to plant your feet down. If you've been doing roll-ups, you can take some weights if you want to make it a little bit harder, okay? Take a deep breath, inhale. Fingertips are going to go up to the ceiling. Now pull your belly into the mat. You're probably going to have a little pelvic tilt there. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. I'm going to count. This is how slow you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You with me? 3, 2, and 1. Then you take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, round over. Inhale, back up, straight spine. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. It's slow. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't collapse yet. 6, 5. Slower. 4, 3, 2. Oh, I got like 5 more counts here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale at the top. Exhale, fingertips right above your shoulders. Inhale, belly into spine. Exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. All right. Now, if you want to make this harder, you can go. If you want to give a little more support, you can extend your legs. That just weighs yourself down a little bit, so that can feel a little bit harder, or it could feel easier. Okay, roll up really slowly. Everyone's going to move at their own pace here, so it doesn't matter where you start, where you finish, as long as you feel like you're working your abs. And then you always take a little breath at the end there, just to relax your neck in case there was any strain there. You get a little counter movement there. And then as you come up, get that really nice straight spine, and then you start to curl it down. We're going to do about 4 roll-ups here. Okay, so you should do these at your own pace. I know that some of you at the very bottom are kind of falling right there. So just at the very end, just try and control the movement really until the last vertebrae, so you can really get that full extension, that full work into your abs. And you want to think about it as you're curling up so slowly, right? Just curling, using your abs to pull you up. When we go faster with these, people tend to use momentum. So sometimes you'll see people going like this. What a great way to hurt your neck. What a great way to strain your shoulders, right? These are all things we don't want to be doing in class. And I'm mostly using momentum to drive myself up instead of using my actual body muscles. So really think about using your core to pull you up here. Now we're going to do one more. If you're feeling like you're set, can you hold again in a forward fold position and just hold there? You get a little extra bonus stretch. No one cares about having bonus stretches, right? So you can hold here. If you're doing one more, make this one your best one. Go as slow as you possibly can, even though your abs are very tired. We're about 20 minutes into class. Your abs are probably already feeling really tired from all that work. So just focus in one more time. And again, if you're here, just holding your forward fold. Just going to wait for everybody to get here. Okay, so take your time to finish your last one. No one's upset about getting an extra stretch. And then everyone meet us here in your forward fold. I want you to feel this one might feel a little different than the last one. Maybe you can get a little bit lower faster, right? Maybe you can reach the balls of your feet, pull back, heels pop off the ground, inhaling and exhaling. Maybe not. Maybe just holding. And then you're going to click your heels together, okay, into a V position. Okay, my knees are bent and they're out to the side. You're going to bring those fingertips, okay? You're going to bring them forward, 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 forward. So they're right outside of your ankles, okay? Right outside of your ankles there, okay? Now you see how my back is round, not flat. So don't puff out your chest, round your back, pull your belly into your spine, almost like someone's taking a string on your belly button and pulling it to that wall behind you. So someone's trying to pull you back and you're like, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here, okay? Press into those fingertips. And then using the strength of your lowest abs, I want you to pull your heels in and release. And release. Let me show you what that looks like from the front if you don't know how to do this. Okay, so what it looks like from the front is the strength of your abs. Pull my knees in that much. That's it. Now every time I pull my heels in, not only do I use my lower abs to pull my heels in, I press into my fingertips that are by my ankles, and I feel my abs snap back in my upper part of my abs. So I feel this part snap back, I feel my lowest abs scoop under, and then I press into my fingertips to help round it a little more, all while adding a breath, a little faster. Breathe, breathe, and release, shake it out. The relief should be in your abs here, okay? Not your thighs. Heels together, toes apart. Press forward. Pull your belly in, round that back, belly button in. Breathe in, exhale. Press in. So it's a really nuanced movement. The better you get, the harder it's going to be.
All right, so when you're first starting, you might even feel like when I first started doing these, I didn't feel them at all. I just was sitting here like trying to do what the instructor was saying. And then over time, you will develop the strength there to do this. This is our last set, a little more quickly. Now there is an option to do this with your fingertips a little bit closer and pop those heels off the ground. For some of you who can't quite feel the nuances of this movement, it might feel good, it might feel heavy on your abs to lift those heels up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Last forward fold here. Hang here again. I like to do the same stretch a few times just so you can see how it changes over the course of a class, all right? We have about 5 more minutes here before we're done with this session. So last stretch here in that position. Feel that nice stretch there. Inhaling and exhaling. Awesome work. And then lie back down. Right leg's going to come into tabletop. We're going to work our abs a little bit. Left fingertips are going to go behind your head. And then you're going to lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. So you're one fist off the mat. So you're going to lift a fist, put a fist underneath your head, rest on your fist, almost like it's a pillow. You feel that rest? Right? So your neck is not strained. You've literally lifted it to the height of your shoulders there. Okay? Now release that fist and just hold your neck there. Keep your elbow wide. You shouldn't see it. It's in your peripheral vision. If you can see it up here, drop it down. Take your right hand, press it into your right thigh for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. That's a little warm up there. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Lift that right leg into tabletop again. Okay, lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Make that fist underneath you. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Right hand comes off the ground. Twist right. Twist right. Little twist to the right. Fingertips are going toward the edge of your mat. For 4, you're going to hold it on 1. Left elbow wide. And 2. Hold it here. Hold it here. Breathe. Relax that head into the weight of your hand. Head, weight in your hand. And release. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, breathe out. Both fingertips behind your head. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Right leg in tabletop. Now, this time, come a little bit higher and take your left elbow toward your right knee. Right knee comes in, curl, and out. You can make this bigger. Curl, and out. Curl, and out. Curl, and out. Okay, so you can do that big. You can keep it small. You can also plant your foot down and just do the upper body. The hands are supporting the weight of your neck. You can hear my voice shake at the top of this. Last 2. And last one, knees into chest, rock side to side. Let's do that on the other side. So right foot down, left leg up. Okay. Lift up your head, neck, and shoulders. Make that fist with your right hand. Left hand's going to come to the top of your thigh. Okay, so right now your head is resting on that fist. Right now you're going to let go of that fist and just hold the weight of your head and press into your left thigh 10 counts. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take a little break. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg in tabletop again. Make that little fist underneath your head. Left hand out to the side this time. Release the fist. Hold on to your head. Twist and release. Left twist and release. Keep going. Left twist and release. I want you to think that your arm is just kind of like sliding on a plank of wood there. Just kind of slide across. Just 3 more here. 3. And then you're going to hold it. 2. Hold it here. Feeling that crunch right here in those obliques. And release back to center. This time, both fingertips are going to go behind your head. Left leg comes into tabletop again. Lift up those head, neck, and shoulders. This time, you're going a little bit higher. Your elbows are still in your peripheral vision. And you curl, possibly extend. Curl, possibly extend. You're choosing that harder option if you want. You do have the option of just going into bicycles if you don't know how to do bicycles. But one of the things I really like about Pilates is it really encourages you to focus on the muscles and the movement and it being really slow. And to me, that really builds the intensity. It doesn't get your heart rate up in any sort of way, but I think you're building the muscles in a more thoughtful way, which does increase the efficiency of your workouts when you're really thinking of your muscle. I was trying to distract you during those last few. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. Inhale, exhale.
All right, you're gonna take your left leg long, right leg's gonna come across your body, and you're gonna take a little twist stretch here. Arms can come into a T shape or fingertips interlace behind your head. Inhaling and exhaling. And then come back to center. Leg goes across your body. T shape, fingertips interlace behind your head. Just choose whatever makes sense for you for that stretch. You can bring your bottom knee a little closer. And then bring both knees into your chest. Make a little circle on the ceiling for me, a little sacrum circle to the left. If you want, you can let those knees go long. Make it a big circle. Switch directions, other way. Inhaling and exhaling. And then rock and roll up, giving your spine a nice little massage. And then let's do soles of the feet together. Reach for your ankles. Hinge forward. Head heavy. Hang here. Inhaling and exhaling. And roll on up, cross those legs, and we're all done with a Pilates 30-minute session. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.